Hello, viewers, and welcome back to Myst IV, episode 13. I never said episode numbers because it's in the title, and sometimes it's hard to remember which episode I'm on. But I don't know, with this series I can, so why not? You'll notice we're on a completely new place. I've been calling this a jungle, except wandering around a little bit off camera, I found an area that was like a savanna. Now we're in this area that's like a jungle. And throughout our explorations, we're discovering these statues. So here's one. This was in the swamp. And when we look at the charm, the necklace, the amulet of exposition, this one shows us not Atris, not Cirrus, Achenar. Thank you, memory. This shows us Achenar saying, gracious, noble, cautious, stupid. Stupid can be a virtue, can't it? So I don't know if stupid is actually meant to be on the list. But then also before that, in the savannah-like area, we found this guy. And to that he said, strength, dexterity, courage, and then nothing. So either there's a fourth one missing, or the fourth one in the swamp is a joke. But there was also some pretty ferocious creature sounds there. So wandering through basically what is a maze-like structure, to me, is not interesting. So although some of the environments are quite nice to look at, I'm going to be doing much of that off camera. I don't know how many of those statuettes we need to find, those totem poles. We know there's one by the ship. I didn't write down what that one said, but I do have it on video, so I either need to go back there or watch the previous episode while I'm editing it and write that down. But we came across this structure, so I didn't want to explore it on my own. Because structures I understand a little better. Okay, these look like clamps to hold the rope. So you could pull the rope, and then once it's in place, you could tighten this down, or it's just meant to hold the rope. But I'm not seeing a trigger point for this, so maybe it's over here. Because certainly we'd like to get across. Tell us what you see.
Don't care how nimble fingered they are, they're not gonna get in when I'm away.
Ah, so he built himself a platform that they can't really control. But we, as a human, should be able to figure this out. Yep. Let's lift the bread box up. That gets locked into place. There's a release mechanism there, I'm sure. And then what? Oh. These are the... Oh, great. How am I supposed to know? Yeah, these are the different symbols. So, I wish I could zoom in on these to understand if they were different. Because I don't know if there's an order to them. I remember that is the first one. I know that he says the savannah is the last one. And the savannah had, I believe, the triangle, unless there's one that's similar. Yeah. He had that one. The thing is, if you go halfway... Okay, it does lock into place. That's good. Then I'm assuming this one... Well, I guess what we could do... Let's say we wanted to set that to the swamp. That's the swamp, right? Then we could just match the height. I mean, so it's not terrible. But it looks like there's 5. An hourglass. I mean, there's going to be limited iterations. Assuming the ship is the first and those 2 are the last. All right, I just spent 3 minutes trying to brute force it. Brute forcing it will only work if we assume that these 3, these last 2, and this first one is accurate, which it apparently isn't. Solving that is going to give us access to this, which means until we know how to read those clues, it's not going to do us any good. So let's go to one of the statues. I know where the one in the swamp is. It's pretty simple to get to. It's right over here around this corner. And let's look also at the totem pole as a whole, as well as the surrounding area. Any clues as to order? You know, if he had a passcode, it seems strange that he'd then also go around and place that passcode where other people could find it. Oh, hi. I'd like to go through, please. Thank you. This is different. Some kind of gate.
Hear this? You hear it? Well, just try and get past this gate now, you thieving Karnaks!
Ain't no way they'll figure out which holes to put the hammers in.
So basically, there's a bunch of puzzles that are designed to defeat a monkey. And, I need to be smarter than the monkey. Can I climb under? Can I climb over? I feel like this is... there's something in front. How do I untie this rope? Okay. We'll come back to this. Tell me. Does this seem to give any clues? Except for the amazing music.
Last one.
Last one.
You can do this. Strength. Dexterity. Courage.
After many, many, many clicks, I am confident that I've explored all the paths of the maze-like jungle, which leads me only to one conclusion. We need to re-explore the 2 areas. There's technically 3 that we haven't gotten past yet. There's the ship, there's this gate, and there's the other place. The other place, which has 5 symbols, 3 of which we found. So I don't think it's there. So upon examining this tablet, I noticed a change of mouse. Something that I'm trying to look really closely for as I interact with these screenshots. Or it's screenshots, not the right word, but These views. I mean, you saw, right? I saw. Maybe I click. Oh, okay, it takes me out for some reason. Maybe I take these ropes off, or maybe... I mean, I was even down here. I was clicking on this stuff, but I didn't look there, and it's my fault. Okay. Now, the memory said something about hammers. So there's a little handle, but it's not moving. Is this hammer... This hammer and this hammer... It's making a noise, like I should be able to move it. But I'm not. Can I move this? Can I move that? Wow. Am I stuck again? That's weird. Oh, now it moved. Why now did it move? If that hammer's up, it doesn't move. If this hammer's down, it moves. If this hammer's up, it moves. There has to be a hammer in it. Is that because I'm actually moving the hammer, technically? So then... Let's see. Oh gosh. So I can never move this one then. Unless I could somehow get this hammer to go like that. Then I could bring that hammer over. Then I could move it. Okay. So I understand the concept. Hammer has to be in the thing, then the thing can move. And there's little sections. There's none on this, and there's one on this. So the question then becomes, what is the goal? Is the goal just to get the hammer to hit the two pins? Uh-huh. I'm done. I win. Right? The hammers have to go in specific holes. How in the world am I going to know that? Am I missing information? Okay, back at the ship. On the second level. Because that's a cool little trick we learned. Oh, jeez. What's this? What's that for? Another counterbalance? But I don't even see how that's attached to this thing. Follow the rope. It goes up. Do I switch it? Do I just pull this again? Huh. Alright. Because that's carved out. Can I put anything in it? That's a good question. Because there were these other balls here, but I couldn't... Okay. I couldn't move them. I tried to do that, but it didn't let me. now I can. How many did I take off of here? Just one. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to be able to lift this up with all these. Because last time it didn't want to go. When I had too much weight over there. Now I'm adding more weight here. Well, we'll find out. No, it's going. No, but it doesn't want to go. All right, let's get rid of one. And then put it back. And... no. Let's get rid of two. And then... all right. So the most we can take is two. That doesn't mean two is what we're supposed to take. That just means that's all we can take. I mean, that's the max. Nice. That gives us our other path. Can we walk on it without it sinking down? We can. Boy, all these elaborate... Can I... Hello? All these elaborate things just to prevent the creatures from going on to his places, I guess? Was that gold? Interesting. Can I go in there and grab some? Just a little bit. I don't need a lot. I mean, I guess right now I don't need any. Oh my gosh, look, there's the ship. Some rope? Yeah, that could probably come in handy. Jeez, you see how fast I climb? It's amazing. Somebody's bag. Kind of dusty. Oh, man. Don't tell me this is where the poor guy lives. This seems dangerous. Yeah, we'll look at that in a second. We're not going to ignore it. Just want to make sure I see all these things. I guess that's a trap. I probably shouldn't be tapping on it. Oh, there's some spears. He's been doing a lot of hunting, figuring out which plants are poisonous to the creatures of this place and stabbing them with it. Serves him right. Oh, what is that? I've seen one of these.
You steal from me, you gotta pay the price, understand? Understand? You understand me? Oh, you understand now.
Okay. Apparently he's killed a lot of those, because those are skeletons of those things. Okay, let's look at this. These are the different prints, although some of them are the actual full creature. I don't think I'm going to need this for anything. Well, let's just take the picture anyway. All right, we got some more to explore back in the back of the ship. I don't know how much further it could really go. The ship isn't very stable. Looks like we're pretty close to the water too, unless it climbs back up inside there. But we're gonna call it here for now. So I will see you next episode. This has, of course, been bRanN. Have a great day.